Welcome to my channel. Today's topic is about me being okay with who I am. Even when the way I talk and everything, I just want to be me, myself. I'm silly. I like doing a lot of things where I'm having fun and a good time. And I notice to some people they can come off a little childish, but I'm letting you know that it's okay to be who you are, especially if you're not hurting anyone in the process of you being yourself. I'm going to tell you exactly how I figured out how to be okay with just being me. So the first question you should think about is, when did I start feeling that I was different from other people? For me, I noticed it in elementary school. Apparently, I was just too goofy. And there were some girls who were just pretty grounded and calm and relaxed. I was still running around. I wanted to still get on swings. But the cool group of kids, and y'all, I was a cheerleader in elementary. So it was a big group of girls. We all felt like we were together. We were sisters. But there was just this group of girls. And as I got older, things happened in middle school. And I don't even want to talk about it. They made it so much more worse for me, and the bullying became significant. I developed this thing of just do whatever it takes to fit in. And I even did this with my siblings. I would like whatever they like. I would do whatever they do. I would follow whatever they follow. And I continued doing this all the way into adulthood. The next question is, what is something that made you feel like you're just not enough? I felt like I wasn't enough, of course, during the bullying. I felt like I was never going to be able to recuperate from that. So I felt like I had to accept everything. And when I accept everything, people will accept me. And that was so far from the truth. And don't you ever limit yourself into thinking you're not enough, because you 100% are. So don't ever do that. Those are the self-identity things, reflection questions you want to ask yourself. So what moment or season made me reflect and think like, no. I'm going to say that a few years ago, I think my son was about 2 years old. He's 12 now. My husband came to me and told me that it's okay to have your own things. It's okay for you to like what you like, and for me to like what I like. You don't have to like what I like. You are your own person. You can do what you want. I can do what I want. You have things you like. I have things I like. This started because we were trying to play games. Like, we do play games. We're gamers. But I was trying to get in on every single game that he was playing. And he knew that I had no experience playing a game. I had no interest in playing a game whatsoever. But I'll be like, I want to play it too. I want to get into it. I want to do it. I want to do that. But over time, he started to see that he was like, I don't think this is something that you do. He knew I played games. I bought him an Xbox. It's because he was a PC gamer. I want him to play with me. That's why I got him one. The thing is that he knew I had absolutely no interest, no nothing. And I was really trying to sell myself as, you don't want to do things with me. And that was not true at all. I wasn't paying attention to the things that I actually wanted because I was trying so hard to be accepted by my husband. And he already accepted me. I'm his wife. That was something that stayed in the back of my mind all this time later. But I do feel like it wasn't until recently when I had to say, I'm fine with who I am. I think people disconnected with me in a way where I never thought would happen. And that's when I realized I had to be okay with it. It hurts, but I have to be okay with what others think. And that was the time where I had to look at myself and say, you have to be okay with who you are and not worry or let it affect you as how other people, will see you. What made me believe in change in myself was the disconnect. I had a disconnect happen with someone, and I was very shocked by it to the point where I needed to understand that I was okay. And nothing was wrong with me. But I made a big mistake. I tried to make myself look appealing. I tried to make myself look outstanding, like I'm doing something with my life so that they could reach out and be proud of me. But since it was created out of trying to find acceptance, and I realized how unhappy I was in that, I was like, no, I'm never doing this again. It broke my heart because I was trying so hard to get acceptance from that person in ways where it was costing me money and nothing happened. Never do that. Now that you got my entire life story, I want you to reflect on yourself and be okay with being who you are. Like, there are situations in life that'll make us want to change who we are. Being who I am is bad. Being who I am caused some frustration, or it wasn't enough, or it didn't get accepted. So I need to become this person or this character, or I need to maintain this particular lifestyle or react this way to actually get somebody to love me or to see me or to say, hey, I'm here and you're going to see me and I know how I'm going to get your attention. I'm going to go do XYZ thing and I'm going to try really hard to get your attention. Guys, that is bad. Don't ever lose track or sight of who you truly are, who you were meant to be, who you was born as in this world. Never lose sight of that, because it hurts. It hurts really, really bad. And it's not even worth it. It's just, I want you to be okay with being you. I'm a silly, goofy person. I like stuffed animals. I don't have any regrets about being who I am. I like anime, lots of it. Been watching it since, I don't know, my mom introduced me to it. Some people might think like, I can't watch cartoons. That's childish. It's okay. My encouragement is for you to be okay with them saying no to you. And I say, I'm not really into it. Or even if it's other things like video games or a television show or movies or hobbies you like. Everybody has their own thing. And this was something that was hard for me to accept early in life. You see how it's circling back around? I was accepting everything because of me being bullied. Then I decided to say, I want them to be very accepting of me. So I'm going to accept everything that they like and I'm going to accept the things they do because I want to be a part of them. But then when you try to share your world with them, they don't accept it. And you're trying to understand like why. That's when you realize it wasn't real. Now you probably was being real and genuine with trying to like everything that they liked. And you ended up finding out that they were cool with you liking what they like, but they were not going to be as accepting of liking what you like. And that hurts. It hurts because you're like, I gave so much of my time to like exactly what you like. But no, that's not what we're gonna do anymore. If somebody tells us, I don't like it, say, okie dokie, and move on about your way. Don't waste time trying to persuade, trying to convince them. Just don't do it. Find someone who does like it and then make a real relationship, a real connection off of that. Don't try to keep those relationships off of those false connections that was made. Because if you were just liking things because people like them, that means you were lying to yourself the entire time. So my 100% encouragement is to be yourself, not what society, your life, parents, kids at school, siblings, the people you thought was your friends. Don't let them dictate who you are, because you lose yourself in the process. And when you lose yourself, it becomes harder and harder for you to know who you are as you age. Don't be me. Instead, become someone that is you, yourself. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.